Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about TikTok. So before I get started, don't forget to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more content. And without further ado, let's get started. So if you clicked on this video, you probably already know what TikTok is, but if you don't, TikTok is a sort of social media app where people go and post very short videos. It primarily used to be an app for a sort of lip syncing type video, and now TikTok covers a huge range of topics. So whatever you're interested in, TikTok will start showing you all of these things on your For You page. And this app is highly addictive. Before I get started, I just have two little disclaimers. One I want to say is that I'm not a licensed professional of any kind. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a doctor. So everything I'm saying here is through my own personal research and my own opinion. Secondly, I want to address that if you have any sensitivity to information about eating disorders, or if it's a potential trigger for you, you might not want to watch this video because some of the TikToks that I'm going to show are a little bit graphic and definitely could be triggering for some people. So that being said, if this type of material is upsetting to you or makes you feel really uncomfortable, I don't want to have that on my channel and make you feel that way. So please just do what you need to do. TikTok says that they monitor all of this stuff. And when I was doing some research trying to figure out which TikToks I was going to look at for this video, I searched the hashtag skinny on TikTok and nothing came up. So that was them trying to kind of prevent these people from going on and looking for this information. But then as soon as you type in anything else but skinny, especially things that are like abs or weight loss or whatever it may be, you start to get a kind of a mix of the good stuff and the bad stuff. I saw some pretty upsetting calorie restrictions where people were restricting their daily intake to like 800 to 1200 calories. This is so important to know that your daily calories burned is going to be so different for everyone based on your size, your age, your gender, your activity level. So this 800 to 1200 calorie range is very low for most people. And I don't know where these arbitrary numbers came from. I feel like I remember seeing them on like Tumblr way back in the day, but who knows? I guess these rules and these pro-Anna type things have still been circulating the internet, but now they're really coming out on TikTok. So I'm gonna show you a couple examples of this severe calorie restriction that I saw. Shut up, count your calories. I never look good in mom jeans. Wish I. Okay, so you can kind of see that this person is just eating like very, very minimal calories. It's like grains and pretty much nothing else, like milk and coffee. I also don't know if you can hear the song in the back, but it's saying, shut up, count your calories. I never looked good in mom jeans. Yeah, so that's it. So I think that's like popcorn that they're eating and then some type of grain in the second meal. And then the last one is just more grains with like half a bell pepper. This is not sustainable for any human being. And it's very concerning because this already has 32.3K likes. And people might be watching this and thinking that they need to follow this diet. And this is just very, very not healthy. Now I'm going to show another one that kind of has a similar tone. So I love Jello Puss. This was the same sound that I just used before, the shut up, count your calories, and you can see that he's just going through what he's eating in the day and then showing his exercise. So it's great that he's exercising and working on himself. He said no longer feeling alone, and I get that, but the food that he's showing for his weight loss, it's a handful of cucumbers, I think 2 halved hard-boiled eggs, and then some spinach. And then his second meal is like a salad with, it looks just like iceberg or romaine lettuce, and then some ham and carrots. And he doesn't show the other food that he's eating during the day. Like, I'm sure he's eating other meals or whatever, but the song compared with the food that he's showing is definitely concerning. So it would be cool if he could post another thing that kind of showed what else he's eating. Hopefully he's eating something else. But yeah, this one has 315,000 views. So think about that. Like, your 11-year-old sister could be watching this and thinking that this is what healthy weight loss looks like, and it's not. So both of those TikToks just showed you like what this person was eating, but a couple other TikToks are really demonstrating like the caloric breakdown of the meals that they're eating. And that's where it adds the fuel to the fire, because by adding that detail, it allows people to truly like follow these diets and regimens, and that can really ingrain itself in the mind of a young person. Now, these next two TikToks are a little bit more upsetting, so just a warning.
Okay, so my dinner is 447 calories, which is, I think, the most calories I've eaten in a dinner since I started this.
Okay, so she just said her dinner was 447 calories, which is the most that she's eaten during dinner since she started this. And the caption is 17 calories over my 800 calories a day, but it's so worth it. 817 calories is not enough to sustain the human body, and I would not advise this on anybody. And then this is the next TikTok.
She got a pretty face, pretty waist, dinner plate. She's the reason that my heart won't break if she walk.
Okay, so that's it. And you hear the sound, it's like she has a pretty face, pretty waist. It's obviously saying that like they're trying to get skinny or like lose weight or whatever. And all of these meals are not very healthy meals. And so they're eating like 800 calories a day of bread and candy. I think that there's just a lot of misconception about what weight loss and fat loss really are and how to achieve them. And I think these TikToks really show that. This brings me into my next portion where I want to talk about all of the myths and tips and tricks and hacks that are on TikTok. And they range from kind of having a little bit of scientific backing to having absolutely none. So this first TikTok that I'm going to show you is something that my friend CJ actually put me onto a long time ago. They're called miracle noodles, are made with like different types of roots and things that your body can't digest. So it's technically a pasta with like 0 calories essentially, because what happens is your body can't process it. So it's gonna exit your body completely, either through the back end or through the front end. I'm just gonna show you the TikTok.
I know when you're dieting, you always want some yummy, yummy pasta. And here's my big secret on pasta. Well, it's only 5 calories. Get well lean pasta and it's 0 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of fiber. I normally do half-half, so half of this and half of the real thing. Enjoy.
Okay, so here she did say that she does half and half of that and the real thing. And I think it's probably just to like add volume to whatever she's eating. That is a kind of useful tool, but I think a lot of people, probably the 25.8 thousand people that saw this, are going to see this and be like, wow, like that pasta is only 5 calories. And they're gonna think that you can just eat this instead of normal pasta. But if you just eat this, you are going to go into starvation mode. Like this pasta is essentially starving your body of the nutrients that it needs to function. And while I think that this could have some healthy-ish applications, I guess, for maybe people who are suffering like from severe disorders, but that's up to like a medical professional to decide. This pasta should not be used as like a diet hack. If you take one thing from this video, do not eat this like 0-calorie pasta or rice or whatever it is, because it is not going to help you with whatever goals you're setting. So the next hack that I found, and this is a very popular video, this one blew up, and the title is Skinny Girl Hack.
When I lose control.
So this person claims to be a holistic nutritionist. I don't know if that's a licensed professional or not. And in the comment section, it was like a battle, and half the people were saying like it's promoting an eating disorder and the other people were saying it's not. And I don't think that it's promoting an eating disorder per se, but I think that certain people will see this video and kind of internalize it and think of it as a way to replace meals when that's really not what you should be doing. That's just something to take with a grain of salt. And speaking of grains, one of the most ridiculous TikToks that I saw was this next one. You might have heard this sound before. It's by Ava Louise and it's called the Skinny Legend Anthem, and I could make an entire video just talking about how that's really not cool. This girl says it's a weight loss ritual, and it essentially is taking grains of rice and like drinking them at certain intervals and then not drinking them. I really don't get this one at all. I don't think that there's too much to say except for that This definitely isn't backed by science. This is kind of just a belief system. Make of that what you will. And then the last hack or tip or whatever you want to call it is this like sort of recipe that I've been seeing all over TikTok. Essentially what people are promoting is a weight loss drink that is kind of an umbrella drink. Some of them have cucumbers. Basically, people are just taking fruits and spices and vegetables and putting them into a blender and blending them up and saying that it helps you lose weight. So this video is one example of what I'm explaining. Okay, so you can see she basically just put cucumbers, pineapple, and lemon juice into a blender. There is an entire industry right now around detoxes and juice cleanse and fit teas and all of these products that are supposed to help you lose weight. None of them are actually backed by science. You guys, fit teas don't work. What they are is a diuretic that helps you lose poop, not weight. And a similar thing goes for like these detoxes and juice cleanse. This whole idea of needing to like cleanse yourself and detox yourself is I have a secret for you, and that is that you already have a perfectly good detox system built into your body, and it's called your liver. And your liver, working with a bunch of the rest of your organs, is perfectly capable of detoxifying anything that's bad from your body. And I just think it's really important that you guys know that there are healthy ways to lose weight if you need to, or lose fat if you need to, or gain muscle if you want to. But you need to make sure that you understand where your motives are coming from and why you want to do these things. Because if you're just trying to fit like the societal standard of what beautiful is, you're never going to be happy. And I want to end this video on a more positive note with 2 TikToks that I really liked. So this is the first one.
Just reminding you guys to eat if you are hungry. It's okay to eat, even if that means you didn't exercise in the last week, even if that means you think that you ate something bad the day before. Your body is hungry and it needs food.
She literally says in the caption, like, the real appetite suppressant is real food. And that is so true. And I also like how she said, even if you didn't work out, even if you ate badly the day before, it is still important to eat food. Don't ever starve yourself just because you're trying to fit someone else's values of what beautiful or healthy means. And then this is the last video.
What's up guys, I lost 12 pounds in a single week because of this drink. You're gonna take some water, a kiwi, and a mandarin orange, and some garlic powder. Put a little bit of the garlic powder in the water, squeeze the mandarin orange, and then take a little bit of the kiwi peel and put that in the cup, stir it around, and drink this once in the morning, once at night. I swear, you're gonna get such amazing results. This is a joke. Please stop drinking weird things you see on TikTok.
Okay, so this one was a little more humorous. I think it was just trying to call out those like healthy concoctions and drinks that I mentioned before. And I'm really glad that this one has like 500,000 views, because that means that people are getting a little more insight into all of the mythical things that you see on TikTok. There are a lot of licensed medical professionals on TikTok, so listen to them because they have the degrees. But also at the same time, take everything you see on TikTok or any social media site with a grain of salt. Everyone's body is different, so there is no one size fits all drink or exercise or anything that is going to give you abs or make you skinny. So I will also link some of my favorite TikTokers down below if you want to check them out, because they promote a lot of like very healthy information. I'll also link my TikTok if you want to check it out. But if you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more content from me. And I also want to say shout out to last week's comment winner. Thank you so much for commenting on my videos. It really helps me out so much when you guys comment, and I really love this like little community that we're building. So make sure to check out my community tab as well so we could chat, or feel free to DM me on Instagram or whatever. I love talking to you guys. So I can't wait for next week's video, and until next time, I will see you next time. Love you. Bye.